Trojan Felly, what's up, man? USCJ here. It's the top of the morning. I hope everybody is getting ready to get up, get out, and make some things happen this morning. Listen, now that the dust has settled, we've got over some of the excitement. You guys know I did a live video last night on the new defensive coordinator, Lynn. USC has made it official. Put it on their site. Welcome, Lynn, defensive coordinator for USC. Listen, I'm super excited about him. Those who've been watching me for a while, you guys know the first two defensive coordinators I actually did a video when we talked about the search was this guy, Deon Lynn and Manny Diaz. Man, you know, those two guys were the first ones. I thought initially that, you know, we had no chance for Jim Leonard until he had the interview, but all that's water under the bridge. We got the guy that I think he was considered my top three candidates when you're talking about defensive coordinator. And listen, it's some things getting ready to happen. I was talking to somebody last night, very reliable guy. And listen, USC is about to flip some recruits, and they're about to be some big time transfer portal players that are getting ready to come this way. Provided that USC offers them. We got one, I know for sure, big defensive tackle. I'm going to show you him in a minute. He's committed to LSU right now. Former guy, his name's Sean Washington. I'm going to show you some pictures of these guys in a second. But he was committed to, he was at Georgia, played with a guy like Bear Alexander, left and went to junior college, and now he's a hard commit to LSU. USC can absolutely get him. If they offer him, he will commit to USC. You're hearing it from me first. He will commit to USC. But let's take a look real quick at some of the things that Deon Lynn represents. And just so you guys don't forget, this was a video. Go back and watch that. This was published on, you see it down at the bottom. This is my YouTube studio, November 14th, and report was Chip Kelly, UCLA likely to fire Chip Kelly at the time. Should USC go after Deon Lynn? That's the title of the video. Go back and check it out. That's when I very first started trying to talk about him. But go back and watch that video. Now, one of the things that really caught my eye was this guy right here, Latu, who played at UCLA last year and one of the best edge rushers, one of the best defensive ends, linebacker, edge rushers, whatever you want to call them, in the country. And you got to think that this was all attributed to what Deon Lynn has absolutely implemented, running that 4-3, 4-2 scheme. Listen, he runs the four down lineman that everybody likes, and then you're going to have this guy, you got a guy like this just kind of floating around, man, doing his thing, and he disrupts everywhere he go, one of the best in the country. And, you know, for those who don't think Lynn really, the defense wasn't that good, listen, they led in all types of categories. In 2022, they ranked 92nd in the country. They ranked 92nd in the country, which was absolutely horrible. And then in 2023, they ranked number 11, which you guys already know. I brought that information to you last night. So we're talking about a guy that went from 92nd to 11th in the country in total defense. That speaks, I mean, you gotta give the credit to what credit is due. So right now, Lynn, this season, in 2023 record in the nation, the rush defense, he has them actually ranked number 1 in the country. Tackles for loss, he has them ranked number 3 in the country. In sacks, he has them ranked number 3 in the country. So in total defense, as we stated, he has them ranked number 11. So you're talking about a guy that's been there 1 year and able to have this type of impact. We're talking about a phenomenal type of thing, and we're going to be talking about this probably every day, as well as some of the recruits that are getting ready to come. And as we see here, this is the actual total defense calculator right here. See Penn State number 1, Michigan number 2, Ohio State 3, Ohio 4, Air Force 5, Clemson 6. Coincidentally, we got to play Clemson. 7 is going to be Iowa. Then you're going to have Notre Dame, number 8, then Georgia 9, Texas A&M 10, and number 11 is going to be UCLA. So you see there, they're ranked in the high category, and I think that's really saying a lot. You're over teams like Oregon, Utah, Nebraska, who coincidentally, you guys know we were going after Tony White. I heard some people mention SMU coordinator. We're over him as well. over them as well. We're over Utah, and we're over Alabama. So this guy is a coordinator that can absolutely get it done, and he's right there. And they slipped out of the top 10 after the last game, which was Cal, but that was the last game they knew it was no Pac-12 championship hopes. They were pretty much, after the UCLA game, that was pretty much, you can kind of give them a pass on that. That was pretty much almost like a letdown. I mean, it was just last game of the season. So look, man, these are the defensive statistics right here. Now, you guys are getting ready to hear something from me first that you probably haven't heard anywhere yet. But now that Lynn is here, I got a call last night, and I'm telling you, in the event, and I'm going to break down these guys' video. I'm going to do a video on each and every one of these guys. But if these guys are offered by USC football, they will come to USC. The first one is going to be a guy by the name of Tyree West. He plays defensive tackle for Tennessee. If he gets in that transfer portal, listen, it's going to be go time. But provided he hits that portal, he will commit to USC football. You are hearing it from me first. Another guy that you could look for that could possibly commit to USC, provided that he's offered, is this LSU hard commit, 6'3", 297. He played with Bear Alexander. You remember him, Sean Washington, and I'm telling you right now, he transferred from Georgia, went to East Mississippi Junior College. Now he's committed to LSU. He will come to USC, provided that they offer him, the coaching staff offer him. Another guy is going to be another defensive lineman. All three of these guys are defensive linemen. It's going to be a guy by the name of Nick James. He's a D lineman out of Indiana, played there, hit the portal, I believe, and once he's offered by USC, we're trying to get this information out to the coaches now. Once he gets this offer from USC, it's going to be straight up go. And here's another picture of him here, Nick James. But you see him here, big time, physical looking guy. USC needs these guys going into the Big Ten. We got a guy that now can develop these guys. And who does Deon Lynn actually pick as far as the staff? I'm not sure. But look, I would like to see Sean Newell come back. But if he doesn't, look, he's open to pick whoever he wants to and really establish himself, his staff here at the USC football Trojans. Here's another guy named Darius Smith. If in the event that he's offered, he just went through the transfer. He just entered the transfer portal. So here's another guy that will. He plays linebacker. That transfer from Georgia, has a lot of time left, and I think he has 2 or 3 years left. He will absolutely come to USC if offered. And I got another one for you. Got a name by Jaquan Burns. He's an inside linebacker that plays for SMU. You guys know SMU defense was ranked up there. He's originally from the state of Texas. He's another guy that I'm told that if he hits the transfer portal and USC offers him, he will accept the transfer portal new location and destination, man. All right, so we're just scratching the surface, man. We want to welcome Deon Lynn. We think he's about to have a big-time effect. We know that what he's did with some of those guys over there at UCLA, you got those twins that are from North Texas. They absolutely balled out this year. We believe that